The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Dukes will kick it off to get us underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Washington State Cougars offense will have the football first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, first play under the lights. You had all day to think about how you wanted to start the game, and this defense, exactly how they wanted to do it. Get to the quarterback and get him on the ground.
And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Look out, he's got room. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Washington State will have to boot it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll take it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So James Madison's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game. And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Ellis. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Dukes will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Ellison. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Give to the running back. Makes a man miss. There he goes. The 20, 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Washington State.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Florida is down right now inside the swamp, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Gainesville today. They're trailing by just 4 to Tennessee. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're going to run it. Picks up the first down. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Breaks into the open. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. And the Dukes want to pick up the tempo. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got his man quickly. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Dukes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Wants to keep it in the air. It's complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Wants to go up top. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
I think we need to see more creativity in the route running. We need some slants. We need some out-breaking routes. You're expecting man coverage down this area of the field, so you got to do something to create separation.
It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Slips away. Into the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Slides away. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Back to pass on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Alston. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got the first down and more. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. They'll give it to him again. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Back to throw, it's Barnett. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Dukes! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. This time they'll go to the running game. He has the first and still on his feet. Nice move, creates some space. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Hit as he throws. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Ellison. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got the tight end outside. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Quick step and go. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Creates a little room. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And the Dukes in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Makes the grab. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. Wants to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Going to the running game. Oh, better look out. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Only a couple there, and now staring at third and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He splits the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Moves it out to the 34-yard line, a nice 15-yard gain on that one. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll give it to the back. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. They're going to ride this running back. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. Motion from the wide receiver. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Makes the grab. It's Ellis. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Dukes line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Baker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Got his man out of the backfield. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. To the air on first down. And his throw is incomplete. So now it's second and long. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Finds his man. It's Meredith. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeford Stadium.
Washington State ready to boot it away to start the third quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job of pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Dukes send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Now the play fake. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And dude, when you got a guy like this that can just hit the gas and go pick up 15-plus yards, what a luxury. How nice is it to have a quarterback like that when I'm a tailback, when I can send the tailback one direction, quarterback the other direction. This guy's just got so much speed.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Meriden. Into the house. Touchdown, Wazoo!
Number 18 with the grab and the score.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Virginia Tech is in front. They've played awfully well today. And while there's no Michael Vick out there, this group is fighting. They're up by a field goal over Miami. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Dukes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught behind the line. It's Ellis. Crosses the 45. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Might as well stick with him. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's got 99 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Gives it on the option. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run, a pickup of 6. And the Dukes can really attack on this second and short. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Right down the middle. It's caught. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Dukes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Sanchez. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Got it set up on the outside. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The run from the shotgun. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Ellison. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll try the run. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Got a man. It's Ellis. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Got it behind the line. It's Alston.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Fires to the big fella.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And the Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
It's complete to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Washington State has it all working right now. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Can't get him to the ground. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Using the quick game. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They've got the screen set up. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Washington State going back to work on 1st down. Now from inside the red zone. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to Johnson. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougars. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
31, James Madison, 17.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Got his man on the outside. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The give out of the gun. Spins away from the defender. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Makes the grab down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Dukes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll keep it himself. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Fighting off the defender. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. And the Dukes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Under fire. Looking for room at the 30. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. After run, now throw. Quarterback moving. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Dukes.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today. They're trailing by just 4 to Liberty. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll go with a direct snap. Still running at the 35. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Sanchez. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. He'll set up to throw. Grabbed over the middle at Sanchez. And they're able to get him on the ground. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. Back open in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Kyle. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Dumps it off in the flats. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield. It's Barnett. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. They're working that left side. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. What a tough break, a potential tying score nullified by the penalty, and now they'll have to see if they can get it done again. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on